What's going on? My name is Ken. I'm the senior editor here at TSM, and today's breakdown, Sailing Cerebral. So what I love about the show is not only is it adventurous, you'll learn something new, but the most important thing is that it's a true reality show. Other reality TV shows you see on TV, they're scripted. They script in fake drama, things that never would have happened. And then you have it to where that cast years down the line saying, oh, this was drawn out, this was fake, this caused this. It's not true. With Sailing Cerebral, everything is 100% true, and I love that. We don't script anything on it whatsoever. It's basically the camera crew goes there, films the first 7 days, hands the boat crew GoPros and says, hey, film everything that happens, true to life. But the other thing I really like too is the fact that you have a neurosurgeon, a brain surgeon, that's your boat captain. I mean, the prop G's and stuff like that, I love watching that stuff. I love learning the things that he teaches. The thing that's nice with Captain Gerard is that he uses a method where it's watch one, do one, teach one, which in a way he encourages mistakes, and it just really adds to the show. We're currently on season 3 of Sailing Cerebral. We're on our third crew of the younger generation jumping onto a catamaran and for the first time ever learning how to sail. Originally, Sailing Cerebral in season 1, we were aiming to put it on television, but then we soon realized that with sponsors and all the creative producers within the TV shows, they would have more control of what the content gets shown and the storylines. So we went more towards YouTube. That way, we can let Sailing Cerebral be what it is, a true reality show. So the difference that I see from season 1 to season 2, Captain Gerard and Kevin, they kind of handed the reins to me more and said, you know, make the show the way it happened in real life. Now we got more creative control on it, so we didn't have somebody telling us to change something or to take something out. So I've worked on other TV series and shows that's been on, you know, our local channels like ABC7, Fox, to Pop TV, American Destination. The biggest thing is we didn't have too many hands in the pot. And with this, you know, we don't have that problem. There's no issues with the biggest thing is we don't have issues with time restraint. You don't have to hit it right on the frame. If it goes over a few seconds, it goes over a minute because we want to add more to the story. Like something has to be in this episode, or we want something to really be in it, we get to do that. So the other thing that you have to deal with when you're doing television shows is the fact that there's strict deadlines. The time slots have already been paid for. If you don't meet those time slots, that money gets wasted, it's gone. So you have to meet those deadlines. And if you start running into computer issues, which are out of your control, you start losing sleep. You're up for 24 hours trying to get this out to have it captioned, and it creates a huge panic, which thankfully now we've upgraded the systems even more now. So now we're with the Mac Studio instead of a 2012 and a 2017 iMac dual monitors going on. And the best part is the fact that we went from Premiere to DaVinci Resolve. Premiere was causing so much backlog, especially on exports. It was not playing nice with the GPU, the cards, video cards with the Macs. And now you just have such a smoother workflow. And then you got the panels, which the panels just speed up even more. The speed panel, and we got the color panel, which just gives us more control for this show. The great thing about the speed panel or the speed editor is when you get to the B-roll shots, you really want to pull out these just a few frames or a few seconds, and instead of having to click and drag around, I mean, the wheel is perfect for that setup, and you can hit your in and out points. And if I have a multi-camera shot scene where we set up 2 cameras, when the camera crew's on there, I mean, you can flip between cam A and cam B a whole lot easier and create the scenes. But then when we get into the coloring and work with the color panel, you get to fine tune everything without having to jump from menu to menu and taking your mind off of what you're trying to do. Because to be honest, editing is all about feel. I mean, there's no strategy, at least in my case, there's no set strategy as far as, you know, what has to be cut, where to cut for me. So I'll replay things, and if it feels good, hey, I keep it. And that's the best thing is I don't get pulled away with the keyboard and mouse. Everything is in my hands with the control of the wheels, and it just works perfect. And then working with the color board and DaVinci, the coolest thing is you don't have to take your eye off your screen when you're doing the little adjustments, the fine tuning. You get to watch it happen. Yeah, you can do it with the mouse a little bit, but you have to constantly, your eyes are here, but then when you need to go with the mouse, you have to slide down and your eyes are now off the screen. And when you take your eyes off, just for a few seconds, look this way and come back, it looks different. It's like the picture changed a little bit. Your eyes adjusted to some kind of different light change. So with that panel, there's no change. It's just, you get to fine tune it and you don't have to keep changing the settings over and over. So it's a wonderful, wonderful tool when you're an editor. With this show, they're going from island to island to all these beautiful vacation spots, you know, places I would have never even looked up online. But since I'm the editor for this show, I get to see, it's basically like a hands-on review of all these locations, seeing how they explore it, and like, man, you know what, I'd like to go and check that place out too. And you know, you get that sense of adventure, which, you know, if I'm feeling it as the editor, you gotta be feeling it too. One thing I really believe in is iron sharpens iron. You know, that's a quote, a scripture that I really truly believe in. So I really hope that you pulled something from this video, as I've pulled from others out here in the community. You know, we gotta keep working together. So I'm glad you're here and hope you learned something and I can help you in any way. Let us know.